morning from Ao Nang. It is day 3, 4, I don't even know. It is really early for your boy. Usually if I'm awake at this time, it's because I made bad decisions. But the docket today, super sick. Gonna wake up a bit and then we're gonna go have some fun. I'm not gonna tell you what we're doing. You just gotta be along for the ride, but it will be worth it. Islands. Another one. This whole trip has been on the list for a long time, and you know, a lot of the times when you watch videos on places or you read blogs, you know, it can kind of be disappointing. You get this idea of what something's going to be in your brain before you get there, and this really isn't the case. Of course, this is a very popular spot, so as you can probably see behind me over here, it is crowded, and we're here early. The tour we came with said we actually beat the real crowd, which is kind of crazy to think about. And I know for a while this bay was completely closed off. They weren't letting anybody in here at all. And now you can come in, but you have to stay on the beach. There's no swimming. Everything is really strict. It's one of the cleanest beaches I've seen in Thailand. If you've been thinking about coming, if it's kind of a maybe for you, I would just say do it, especially this time of year. It's getting into the slow rainy season, so we got a sweet deal on the tickets to get out here. It's totally worth it. Second stop of the journey. They told me the name of this lagoon, but I don't really remember. I think it translates to heart of Phi Phi. It's super hot, so this water feels insane. It's pretty crowded over here. Lots of boats, but it's not too bad. They did warn us if you're coming here, this is kind of a rock bottom, so no pun intended. If you are coming here, urchins are a really big thing in Thailand, so you could stand on the bottom here. It's just a good idea to look where you're stepping before you put your feet down. So lunch break here on the main island. Yes, I know I look like a hot mess, but what can you do? So the tour we got, lunch was included. So we came over to this restaurant here, the whole group, the whole boat. It's kind of cafeteria style. They had some mama san curry, which was actually pretty good. Spaghetti, chicken wings. Wasn't a huge selection, but a little bit of something that I feel like everybody could eat. And if any of you guys are wondering about the actual tour, so when you come to Krabi and Ao Nang, there are just endless tours you can do. So they have a 4-island tour where you kind of hop to all the islands that are close to Ao Nang. Then they have the Phi Phi tour, and there's a whole bunch of different ones. So we did just the Phi Phi tour, which in total is like 7 stops, We stopped at Maya Bay first, and then we went to the lagoon that you guys saw, and then we stopped in a place to snorkel. I wanted to take the camera, but it's pretty deep water and it's kind of hard to swim with one hand. And now we're stopped for lunch, and now we're going to Bamboo Island to do more. So pretty much no matter what you want to do, you can go out on one of these tours literally all day long from 9 a.m. till like 5 p.m. at night, or you can do half days, or you can do one island. You got a lot of options. And when you do get to Ao Nang, when you go to the beach, you can see them pretty much everywhere in Thailand. There's all different types of kiosks selling all different types of packages, so you got plenty of options. And if you time it for this time of year, we're kind of right in the swing from busy season to slow season, so a lot of places are willing to cut some deals, which is nice. Bamboo Island. I'll be honest, I don't see a whole lot of bamboo. That's okay. I do see this water here is, all the water we've seen today is pretty much crystal clear, but it's especially clear here. The water's nice and cool here too. Looking out the back behind me, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but there's definitely a big drop off right there, so a lot of that cooler water's coming in. This is really nice. This is a huge beach. This is one of the last stops, I believe. I don't know. I lost track a long time ago. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I picture like deserted, picturesque, white sand, clear water, southern Pacific islands, this is it. Guys, hello. Good afternoon from Krabi. You might have already seen some clips. If not, we are here at the Krabi Elephant Sanctuary. I'm pretty sure is the name. I will be sure to tag everything in the description for this video. I've been to a few elephant experiences in Thailand, and I will get into some more details later about why so far I really like this one, but I'm not gonna waste too much time right now. We're here, we got a few things planned. They've got like a whole package deal where you get to do a bunch of different stuff with the elephants here. I'm super excited for it. If you guys watched my video when I went to Isan to Surin and got to hang out with the elephants there, that was by far one of the coolest things I've ever done. And this place looks even better. Krabi Elephant House Sanctuary. Boom, got it. So I honestly didn't film a lot of what we did. Every once in a while, some things that I'm doing in Thailand, even though I love to share all that stuff with you guys, I try to focus on putting the camera down and just kind of being in the moment. We got to just hang out with the elephants at first, got to feed them bananas, do that whole thing. Then we took them down and like rubbed them down in mud, gave them a little spa action. Then we went down to the river and you actually like get to swim with them and scrub them down, which was super cool. And then after that, one of the things the sanctuary does to kind of make some extra money is they take elephant poo and they process it and they make paper out of it. So we learned how to do all that. Now you can go all over Thailand. There are elephant experiences everywhere. And I'm not gonna tell you what to do. I'm not your father, obviously, or maybe, who knows. But when I go places to have an experience or hang out with animals, it makes me feel a lot better about the whole thing to know that those animals are being taken care of and not really exploited. And so far, I've been to quite a few of these type deals in Thailand, and I've been to a couple that have been great, but where we were today definitely stands out. Our kind of tour guide who showed us around, his name was Job. He was really good, had a really good English, even though he didn't give himself credit for it. Before he worked at the sanctuary, he spent 15 years in the jungles of Thailand documenting wild elephants for the government. So you could tell that this was somebody who really cared about what he was doing, and that kind of just rang true for the whole experience. All their information will be down in the description below if you want to come to Krabi and that's something you want to do, as well as the whole Phi Phi Island tour we had yesterday. I will throw that down below too. They were also great. Jasmine was who we went with yesterday to go tour Phi Phi, and she was awesome. We've had nothing but good experiences with all the kind of excursions we've done since we've been here, and the majority of them we've booked straight through our hotel, staying at the La Playa Resort here in Krabi. So that was super nice. I'm assuming pretty much anywhere you are, you can do the same thing. Unfortunately, tomorrow is hop back on a plane day, go back to my reality of Pattaya. So if you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.